Well, hey folks, welcome back. So, a few days ago I was left unsupervised and I decided to upgrade my truck. It's going to look like a downgrade to you guys or some of you guys, but some of you guys might see it my way. It really is an upgrade. Let me introduce you to my brand new truck. 1969 F250. And the inspector has arrived. Let's take a look at this truck. It's just a plain Jane, not an XLT or a Ranger or a custom or anything like that. Rust is minimal. Most of it's in the bed. It's got the slider on the back window. Interior needs a little bit of work. Mostly cleaning though. Needs a new dash pad up there. A little doohickey here for your visors. Needs a windshield. Yeah, but it's not too bad. It's actually pretty decent. It's a good got a good starting point. It's got a air conditioner. It's an older one for sure. It may be one of the earlier models of vintage air. I don't know. But it's definitely not a factory that I can tell. But oh no, not too bad. It's got the behind the seat fuel tank. It's originally a Nebraska truck, and then became a Arizona truck before it came here to Texas. Get the hood open. So we got a this truck is originally a 360 with a 4-speed from the factory. It now has a 352 out of a 66 model Ford and a C6 transmission in it. It has manual brakes, manual steering. Those will get upgraded here pretty soon. As soon as my legs and arms get tired of driving it. But I got a pretty good feeling this thing's gonna run. I just gotta take a few careful steps prior to turning it over to make sure I don't mess anything up. And one of those is today I'm gonna pull the spark plugs out and I'm gonna dribble a little bit of diesel fuel into every single cylinder. Start lubing things up. I need to spray some WD-40 in there. I don't know. Get some lubrication on them rings before I turn it over. Oh yeah, before I start it, I'm gonna pull the fuel tank out. It's got about a 1/4 inch of sludge on the bottom, varnished up sludge. So while the engine's soaking, getting them rings all oiled up, I'll be working on that fuel tank. Anyway, not too bad of a truck. Pretty clean. Yep. See, old Arizona. It's got the toolbox on the side. This is what made me think it was a camper special at first, but it turns out that's an option for lots of trucks. So this is not a camper special. It's missing a few key things that would have been on here, but got a tape player in here. Got this one's not this one. This one's stuck. So that cable's rusty. That's the valve that turns the hot water, the coolant, to the heater coil on and off. And if I can get this thing open, here we go. This little pop-out spring is sitting back in here. So I gotta get that reinstalled right there. But there's lots of old paperwork in here. I haven't gone through it yet to see what's going on, but I here's original plates. Has the year of the truck, and then it's got a couple stickers on it. The last time it was tagged up in Nebraska was 1970, and the tag on the back, the Arizona tag, says 93, so it's not too bad. Apparently the engine was replaced at about 48,000 miles. The odometer shows just over 100,000 now, so if that all checks out, I think we're in pretty good shape on the engine. If you take a look down here, look at the gas pedal. Very little wear, as well as the brake pedal. Very little wear, so that tells me that the mileage is probably fairly accurate. Yep, gotta get a windshield for it eventually, but right now I'm going to focus on getting it started. So next video, we're going to be doing some stuff on the engine and getting it prepped, getting it soaked, so it'll be nice and oiled before I turn it over first time, and then we'll start taking a look at this fuel tank. So anyway, this is a new project. This is my new mistress, I guess, and the love affair begins today. So come along for the ride. It's going to be a good time, and this truck will become my daily driver because, well, not a whole lot of government regulation with this truck. I'm allowed to work on it, and I don't require a college education in computer science to be able to troubleshoot any problems. So it's going to be good. It's going to be a good ride, and I'm positive that I can make this truck last a long time. So yep, this is my second vintage Ford. First one was a 74 F100. So I'll see you guys in the next video.